This is the Calgary Royals Hockey Podcast. Brought to you by Rigstar Communications, innovative oil field communication solutions. Video production by The Creative Monkeys.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Calgary Royals Hockey Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Colwell, and I've got with me tonight Curtis Walty. Curtis, great to have you here tonight.
Oh, it's nice to be here.
Curtis, we were both here on Tuesday night. We saw the Royals game. Take us kind of through the wild affair that it was on Tuesday.
Well, Chris, it was an up and down game right from the start. The Royals came out, got the first goal. Everything looked pretty good for them. And then the second period, the Dragons just came out and they were on fire. They scored 4 unanswered goals, and the Royals just looked completely lost. They taking stupid penalties. They just didn't look like the Calgary Royals that we come to see. And, going into the dressing room, Coach Ryan Barrett's, all they had to say, sure, there's a lot of yelling, I'm sure, in the dressing room, but all he wanted to say is just, look, let's just stick to our system and just play the way we can. And you know what? They came out and did that. They scored 4 unanswered goals. The guys that they expect to score goals, Shane Lust, Sean Goodwin, they went out there and executed, and Brady Lamb as well with the game-winning goal. And what can you say about Ryan Corey? He was instrumental on the defensive end for the Royals as well.
So what do the Calgary Royals have to do tonight to get another victory?
It's simple. Just stick to what works. Just stay with the system. Coach Ryan Barrett is just preaching. Stay with the systems that we've been practicing. And you know what? We'll come out with a win. And play a good physical game as well, because Canmore, they're a physical team. They got a lot of penalty minutes. They're going to be coming out hard, so they got to be ready for that.
So the final score here from Father David Bauer Arena was 4-2 for the Calgary Royals. After the game, we caught up with forwards Curtis Perlin and Shane Lust.
And we're here with Calgary Royals player of the game, Shane Lust. Obviously, this was a big win for you guys tonight. Was it bittersweet, even just considering all the penalties that you guys had to deal with tonight?
Yeah, the team went through adversity and overcame all the penalties, and we had a great penalty killing game, and got the W, and we needed the 2 points because it was a big divisional game. So
now with the goal that you got, the second goal that you got, which turned out to be the winning goal, were you just basically just trying to get a shot on goal and hoping for the best that it went in? Yeah,
coach was saying, stressing like we were down by a lot of shots and start shooting on this goalie, and you never know what's going to go in, and look what happened. Game winner, just shot from sideboards and posting in, so we'll take it.
And now going on a road trip now, on a long road trip, with these 2 wins, that's definitely going to be obviously a confidence booster going on to that road trip, obviously.
Yeah, it's definitely good. We haven't been on the road much this year and struggled on the road. We've only have 1 win, so we need to get at least 8 points probably on this road trip, so we'll see how it goes.
Here with Curtis Perlin, and Curtis, great win today, very solid on the penalty kill today. What was the success for the penalty killing?
Well, I know we're very good positionally, and on the penalty kill when we box out and we're getting in front of those guys and clearing those pucks from the net, something we got to do, and today we just we did it well.
What would you say was the changing point in the game?
I'd have to say when we tied it up there, we got our momentum and then turned it around. So when we went out there into the third period, tied up, we had the momentum on our side, and then we popped a couple quick goals and stayed on top. So I think really what happened, which turned the momentum for us, was really going into the third with the tie instead of down by 1.
Coming up, you got a long road trip coming up. What do you have to do to be successful in this?
Well, a lot of the other teams have small arenas, and compared to Father David Bauer here, we got a big ice surface, so we're going to have to bump and grind, and we're going to have to get in the corners, and being a small guy like I am, it's going to have to be a lot of positional play, getting on the right side of the puck, and getting pucks to the net and lots of shots.
So, Curtis, a 4-2 win for the Calgary Royals. Huge game, especially in the penalty killing department for the Royals.
Well, tonight with the penalty kill, they were 9 for 11. And, most of the game they were outshot quite significantly until the third period where they really got it on. And the guys that, again, that you expect to do well, did well. Shane Lust with the 2 goals. The second goal ended up turning out to be the game winner, and they came up with the win tonight.
And solid, they got solid goaltending from Brad Oilnick. Made, I think, 31 saves in the game. just solid goaltending. You think he should start the next game for the Royals as well?
Well, definitely with the momentum that he's coming out from last game with the performance that he had, and tonight with the amount of saves that he made, he definitely does deserve consideration for next start, and he was terrific tonight.
Well, now we're going to let you take a look at some of the highlights. Olenek saves, a couple of the goals. So here you go.
The final 15 seconds here, this opening period. Eagles, time for one last rush. Started away to center, breaking in a partial 3-on-2 break across the line. There's a shot, they scored! Daniel Nykolt, what a shot!
Not a lot of, a terrible amount of traffic. They're making sure that the Eagles are out of in front of the net, and Olenek is seeing the puck.
Eagles win the face-off, they'll keep the puck in at the point. Down in behind the goal is Highland. Highland circling, comes out to the hash mark, stops, good pass down low, centering pass, going to stop by Olenek. Oh my, absolutely robbing the Canmore player. I believe that was
Andy Havarian, he's one guy that they have to be careful of. If he gets the possession of the puck, look out.
Malin shot, tipped in front, they scored! Ryan Malin took the shot, I think Perlin got a piece of it, and we're tied again.
And like I just talked about, it wasn't, Malin just took a nice wrist shot to the net, and rebound, and then there was a beautiful tip. Just get the deflections, rebounds will come, and those are how you're going to score goals in the HHL. And what a...
Highland looking for some help. Eagles with the puck at the point. McSweeney, left hash marks, McSweeney center, pass in front, there's a shot, stopped by Olenek, rebound, they scored! And just like that, the Eagles have retaken the lead.
They send out the Lust line again. They've had some good cycling opportunities in the last couple of shifts.
Vandergraaf shot, Lust scores!
Beautiful!
Shane Lust shot through traffic. There's no guarantees it didn't hit something else on the way in, but the Royals have their first lead of the game. It's 3-2.
I'll tell you what.
Lust to Vandergraaf at the point, shot just missing, rebound, Goodwin scores! Shot Goodwin, Johnny on the spot, and the Royals have a 4-2 lead.
And that
is...
is...
back at their own blue line, Ryan Bryce, his pass picked off, here's a chance for Calgary, walks in, shot, that hit a body and goes wide, Malin gets another chance, shot, blocker save made by Rousseau. Sorry, made by...
Not only for the team to be up by 2, but for the power play as well. And you know what? That was a type of play to me is when taking advantage of knowing the boards on your home ice. You know it's going to make
face off won by the Eagles. There's a shot. Olenek kicks that one to the side, and the Calgary Royals have a little bit of a winning streak going. They have now won 2 in a row. And a big game for the Calgary Royals.
Yes, definitely a huge win for both for the Royals, and this will be a definite momentum booster. Now moving on onto the road.
Big win for the Royals as they come from behind twice, 1-goal deficits, bide their time, and in the third period take advantage and win it 4-2. And a huge game for the Royals.
Absolutely, absolutely. 2 wins now. Now their last 10 games starting to look a little better on the scale. Things.
This has been another edition of the Calgary Royals Hockey Podcast for Creative Monkeys and Rigstar Communications, brought to you by and called by the broadcasting students at Mount Royal College. But don't forget, seeing the highlights is only half the fun. Come down, watch the games live. Royals' next home game is Thursday, November 2nd at 7 o'clock. For Curtis Walty, I'm Chris Colwell. Have a good night.
This is the Calgary Royals Hockey Podcast. Brought to you by Rigstar Communications, innovative oil field communication solutions. Video production by The Creative Monkeys.